Alright, welcome back. Gonna pick up right where I left off last night. Only after I ended stream I spent like 4 hours turning the found prison shuttle into well, Vaultek's appearance in the settled systems apparently. Twitch is way behind, it looks like. I'll refresh. I don't know what's going on over on Twitch. Looks like it's running behind. Not. Thinks there's an ad running. Not. I don't even know if this flies yet. I haven't bothered to even go inside since I built it. Well, let's go in and we'll take a look around real quick.
Now that we are here, what will be our next course of action?
So much empty. Well, wait, how do I get from... Alright, well, apparently I screwed up the build somehow and I can't get all the way from point A to point B. I have to put doors in or something, I guess, to go into these other side sections. Ship that I can't see. That's a beautiful spot for light and dark for the... Where do we gotta go here? Feedback to E. Start the Mantis. That one. Low House. Here, Cartwright. Student Jail. Go get a quick break from Crimson Fleet stuff. And let's see if we can pick up another power. hell's going on here?
This isn't over! You're in over your head!
Leave me off! Just,
That was touch and go. Unidentified vessel, please. Those Crimson Fleet goons never stood a chance.
oops.
Not everyone would have stuck their necks out for a patrol. Thanks. Any way we can repay you?
I'll just take salvage.
Here's hoping you find something valuable in that wreckage.
And
Thanks again for the help. UC out.
part of the Crimson Fleet. Probably shouldn't have blown him up, but eh. Somebody blew up one of the hoplites. Any more? Oh yeah, there's somebody out there. Credits are good. Alright. Guess we're landing there.
Another planet without native life. All we need to concern ourselves with then is other visitors.
Hang on, let's get we gotta get a good shot of Hey. Over here, Andreas, so you're not in the shot. I just want the ship. I'll have to figure out how to put doors in there later. Sounds like we're going the right way based on that interference. Oh, look, uranium fever. That's what's missing, music. Hang on. Not uranium fever. But it is music, so that's good. Guess I'm going all the way up to the structure there. Oh yeah, definitely go the right way. Would 40 below all this uranium would make a nice place to put an outpost.
These ruins have so much to tell us. But still,
almost out of ammo for Peacekeeper, so we'll switch to the Desert Eagle. Find our way in here.
I do not like the cold. Stiffens the joints, lowers reaction times.
But we definitely have the cold going. We'll put our hat on. Oh, clearly I gotta rebind that because everything just went nuts when I used to keep bind to switch to the hat. Yeah, there's a door. That was easy enough. Next one. Ryan Andrea. So much easier. Backpack boost.
What Constellation has been for. This place, the Starborn. All of it. You're such a gift. Your enemy is my history.
It's not the same weapon I started with. Great, nice shot, knocked him down, or I can't shoot him.
Give up already.
Always more
You're not walking out of here.
All right.
Lights of the stars.
Have a little plasma shotgun to the head then, pal. How the heck's the ship? There it is.
Awaiting your orders, Captain.
Ours are, look at all that space I can't get into because I built my ship wrong. 4 hours ago. 4 hours worth of work. No doors to get from section to section. Oops. I thought I could run. You have 10 modules together. So there's link points for the doors. It automatically has a door. It does not. Let's go to the key. At least it should be a simple matter of hitting the builder, moving each section away from the other, putting the door in the middle. Versus having to start like all the way over again or something. Because that part would stink.
You want to kick back? Avoid the last Nova. Fog's in a funk that'll kill any move.
The Crimson Fleet is not to be trusted, no matter your relationship with them.
It's true. They are not to be trusted. Services. Depot.
Next time you see Bog, tell him to lighten up. Guy's got a real attitude problem.
Right. What kind of ammo? .11mm.
Ask Jazz about any ship upgrades. Nothing worse than a pirate ship.
Well,
No personality.
Neva's new hotshot.
That's right.
I knew you'd find your way back to my little corner of the key. Everyone always does.
Well, it's because you've got the guns and ammo.
Take a look around, genius. And don't tell me you've never laid eyes on a gun before. But just in case I need to spell it out for you, the merch I carry is known as weapons and ammunition. Get it? Hey, if you want to pour credits into my pocket, you won't hear any arguments from me. I carry most of the standard hardware. You know, kinetics, electromags, energy, even a few explosives.
Explosives are good.
Occasionally, I stock a few smuggled items. Basically the stuff SysDev doesn't want you to play with. Just don't screw me over or I'll be inclined to give you a free demo. With your head as the target.
Anytime you're feeling froggy.
Not being intimidated by me is one thing. The fleet? That's another. A little advice, Sadiqi? The fleet's trust can't be bought. You earn it. You bleed for the fleet bleeds for you.
Blah, blah, blah,
Pure
blah,
and
blah.
simple.
Let me buy the bullets.
Anyone who says otherwise is either lying or getting ready to stab you in the back. Don't say I never did you any favors.
I want to see what you've got to sell
I
me.
bet I have something that will catch your eye.
Man, that was a lot of work to get to the ammo. Ooh, white hot.
Need more weapons or ammo? Come see me.
Need a drink? Bog at the Last Nova will be more than happy to take your credits.
Guy said Bog's in a bad mood. What happened to the bar? Him.
You can get work from the board
Oh, there
through
we
the
go.
Reckoner's Corps. Voss will make sure you get paid.
Are you looking to start something? So I'll finish it.
Get you a drink? Ah, I was wondering when you'd wander my way. The name's Fergus. Fergus Wickham. But you can call me Bog.
Alright,
Welcome
Bog, what
to
do you
the
got?
Last Nova, where the drinks are never free. As long as you're buying, stay as long as you like. The Last Nova never sleeps, so no last call here. Since it's your first time with us, I'm willing to make an exception to the rule and offer you my speciality on the house. One free bottle of Bog's Grog.
Bog's Grog, huh?
That's the spirit. I knew you'd be the adventurous type. And if you like it, you're in luck. Cheapest drink you can find, and guaranteed to drown those sorrows. Yeah. Working around this slot, day in, day out, you'd think they wouldn't give a damn. I think I need to take you up on that offer. I guess I'm thinking of my dear old Maddie. The only woman I ever loved.
Oh?
Almost
What happened to her?
married, I missed my chance and lost her to one of my best mates. I'll tell you what, you want to help an old man out. Bring me back the one thing in Maddie's that ever meant anything to me. Her ring.
Alright.
You're in luck. Clay showed up on my radar a bit ago. Probably why I'm in a bigger rut than usual. I'll send you the details. I don't care how you do it. Just get that ring back.
Settings. Audio. He was very quiet, but I guess it's just him.
So there I am. This is hot on my tail.
I guess we gotta go find Delgado and tell him we
I
know
have
where.
had enough dealings with the Crimson Fleet to know that we should both be very, very aware of our surroundings right now.
Need to have Aludra take a look at this kinetic. Recoil's off.
I lost the elevators. There they are.
Your buddy Rokov is aboard the Key. Told me everything that happened.
Yeah, he won't shut up about you. Keeps going on and on. Now I remember why we kicked his ass out the fleet. Yeah, that'd be a first.
All right, Neva, you've made your point. Well,
I don't think Neva
since
likes
you're
Rokov.
vouching for Rokov, I guess we can give him another chance. All right, now that is out of the way, we can move on to the matter at hand. Crix's legacy. Speaking of which, let me see that data you copied from the Galbank archives. Ah, so the Galbank transport went down over Bannock 4. Bannock. Why does that sound familiar? Neva?
Yeah, keep your panties on. I'm looking it up. And I got it. Bannock 4. Let's see. Damn it. Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant. We can't even get a ship near the thing without frying every circuit aboard.
Approaching that in... well, in any ship would be suicide.
Yeah, sure. We'll just wrap your ship in a ton of copper and launch you right in there. That ought to do the trick, right?
All right.
Both of you shut up and think for a second. I'm sure Crix hit the same roadblock. All we need to do is figure out how he got around it.
This sounds like a goddamn waste of time to me.
Maybe the data's
No,
wrong.
no, this all makes sense. The data says the transport went down over Bannock 4, carrying currency during the Narian War. There were ships fighting across the entire galaxy back then. It's not that hard to believe this one got lost that far out from home. That's the spirit, Rook. That is the essence of the Crimson Fleet that has been slipping away lately. Neva, the Galbank data says the transport had a CBR-27 transponder. Can we track that kind of thing? Pinpoint its exact location?
That transponder is military grade.
We can track it.
We're talking ultra-bit encryption, constantly reshuffling frequencies. We don't have shit like that laying around. But before you get that pissy look on your face, I heard that the UC's been working on a ship signal decryption system called a comm spike. We grab that little beauty, and we'll be able to track anything you want.
All right, here is the plan, so shut up and
We're
listen.
gonna go steal from the
Rook,
UC? That
I
seems
want
like
you
a
and
poor
Neva
choice.
to put your heads together and get us that comm spike. I don't care if it's mounted at the top of mast. I want it. In the meantime, I'm going to find out more about this EM-class gas giant problem. And I think I know just who to ask.
Give me a little time to crunch the numbers on the comm spike with Jazz, and I'll point us in the right direction. Best we can. What are you, 5?
Yes.
All right, that is enough. We are in arm's reach of Crix's legacy, and I don't have time to deal with this kind of bullshit. Now, both of you, get the hell out of here and get to work.
All right. Let's get
Testy,
this over
testy,
with.
testy.
Follow me.
Somebody's a little testy.
Samina can do more than patch you up. She's got a drugs of every kind, if you know what I mean. We call UCC staff sharks, but to the fleet, they're just bait.
All right, let's get right to it. Did you get the Earth Savior Award, or am I gonna be very disappointed?
First of all, this is my section of the key, so I'm gonna
All right.
stand here for as long as I want. And second of all, I know all about that award and your deal with Neva. We don't keep secrets between us. Just throttle down and give her the damn thing already so we can get to work.
Fine.
Well, look at that. You followed my directions, and now you're gonna end up with some credits in your pocket. Of course, it would have been more money if you hadn't blabbed about the damn thing to roll call, but that's on you. Anyway, here's your cash. Keep this up, and I might even start respecting you. All right, Fleet? We've all got work to do, so let's get to it.
Through here.
Too many missions, not enough time.
UC will never crush the fleet. They'd have to catch us first.
I wonder.
There are UC bureaucrats that must be furious that this station has become what it is today.
The fleet protects our own, but you turn against us, and you're dead.
Kinetics, electromags, energy weapons. Nothing's a substitute for a shotgun blast to the face.
Anything ship-related, you're at the right place. So, looks like we got ourselves a new rook. Once again, I'm Jazz, resident engineer here. Like Neva said, you need ship parts, repairs? I'll hook you
Yes.
up. As long as your credits are good.
My credits are the best.
Oh, it did when I first got here. Most of these folks aren't too keen on maintenance. Today, the key's about as safe as any other UC station, just with a hell of a lot more personality. I can guarantee your ship will be in good hands, so if you're looking for an upgrade, let me know. We got the best selection in the settled systems. Illegal, unregistered, recalled. We sell it all. No questions asked. No. You buy from me, you're worry-free. I can't have my customers getting caught now, can I? That's bad for business.
Yeah, it is.
Anything that keeps the UC and Freestar Rangers off your tail is a must-have in my book. Just let me know when you want to talk business. No, but just remember, I don't work for free.
Yeah. Let me see the list.
Oh, yeah, nothing like changing it up to make a ship feel new again.
Oh, wait, why would you put that there? That's not at all what I wanted to do. I wonder if that's all it takes. It's just the one. Let's see.
The Leafs lose fucking 5-3 to the worst team in the league.
Wrong button. Alright. Let's see if quick pull and out of a door gets me to another part of the ship here. If we're gonna have to pull it all apart after stream and start over.
In the fleet, you either put up, shut up, or die.
And then again, with the 30
Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
Well, that didn't work. Stuck in a storeroom and no way out. Let's fill the cockpit first. Yep, no doors. Gonna require some work. That's a post-stream build, I guess. L. Let's go retrieve Maddie's ring. That seems like more fun than unexplored route. Alright, that says it's too high of level, so let's not go that route. Can't collect my new ship yet. Guess we'll visit TUC.
We hunt piracy all across the galaxy. Once we get rid of all the pirates, the galaxy will be better.
So I heard there was a bit of excitement on the Siren of the Stars. Your handiwork, I assume?
No, not at all.
Nice work. Any specific evidence you picked up regarding criminal activity should be given to Lieutenant Toft after the debriefing.
If the evidence pans out, you can visit those alleged criminals in our brig the next time you stop by the Vigilance. But for now, what do you have on Delgado and his little ragtag group of pirates? We told you we'd be keeping tabs on you. So,
I think you're keeping that close
did
to
you get
tabs.
information for us or not?
Yes, and I heard there were no casualties. Excellent work.
Except for the eclectic hit squad that you took down at the archives. We've taken care of that mess, by the way.
Speaking of which, I assume you copied the information from the Galbank's computers. Let me see what you got. So the legacy went down at Bannock 4. Bannock 4. Why does that sound familiar, Toft?
Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant, sir. There isn't a ship in the fleet that could safely get near that type of world.
How'd you
The
just know
Bannock
off the top of
system
your
was the
head?
site of a significant battle during the Narian War. I had to do a research paper on the subject at the Academy. It sounds like you admire that lunatic. I think his gospel's gone straight to your head. Maybe we made a mistake choosing you for this assignment.
That's enough, Lieutenant. Even if Delgado has an immediate solution to the EM problem, there's still the matter of tracing the Legacy's transponder signal.
Yeah, he's gonna steal that from you.
I'm not certain. Galbank uses their own proprietary transponder system. Even a ship as old as the Legacy would be a challenge to trace. And even if we could find the ship, we don't have anything strong enough to resist those levels of EM radiation. Unfortunately, we're hampered by the same obstacles as the Crimson Fleet. Of course I am. We don't really have a choice in the matter. There are no shortcuts. The route you're taking to secure Crix's legacy for the Crimson Fleet is the only one at our disposal. If you suddenly change your behavior, they'll know something's wrong.
All right.
I realize it's difficult, but I urge you to stay the course for now. In the meantime, we'll formulate a plan to ensure the Crimson Fleet doesn't get their hands on that money.
What about getting their hands on your
They
comm
have
spike?
information about the comm spike? Damn it.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that device, sir.
No, you shouldn't be familiar with it. It's a highly classified project.
Yeah, nobody's supposed
It's
to
an
know about it.
advanced
but
signal
apparently the
decryption
pirates
and
do.
tracking device that the UC Navy's been working on for years. How the hell did the Crimson Fleet find out about that?
There must be an information leak somewhere, sir. It's the only thing that makes sense. I'll see what I can find out.
Fine. This is what we're going to do. You keep playing along and go after the comm spike. Lieutenant Toft and I will see what we can find out about Bannock 4. I don't see the point. The Crimson Fleet apparently has a pipeline of information flowing from somewhere within the
that's
UC military. Any attempt to move the comm spike would be a waste of time. We need to play this close to the vest. My superiors are stubborn. They aren't going to authorize an attack on the key based on my flights of fancy, I've been told. We need more evidence that all the Crimson Fleet's plans will result in them actually getting their hands on this fabled cache of credits.
All right, I guess I'll find some evidence and
Perfect.
come back.
Just stick with the plan and we'll see who gets to Crix's legacy first.
Early reports say your mission on the Siren was a success. I'm sure the commander is pleased.
All my missions are successes, cadet. Eesh.
Nice work on the siren. You keep this up, and this operation might finally...
Everybody on the ship seems to know that I'm a pirate. Alright, I guess back to the key. Starborn Collective. Screenshot. Yeah, that worked the way I thought it would. Landed over there. One more of the light on the helmet. That is the theme. All right. Get out of here. Yep, still no doors. I just spent all that time building the ship and forgot the whole Doors. Fancy pilot seat, though. Docket key. Get this over with.
Need something?
And go see what Jazzy and Neve have come up with. I'm sure I won't like it, whatever the plan is.
All right, Jazz. What do you got?
According to the latest, the comm spike is being developed at UC Star Station SY-920. Location undisclosed.
Oh, well, that's helpful.
Fantastic. So how do we disclose it?
We could lean on your smuggling contact. Call in that favor. You know who I mean.
Our friend on Jemison. Nice one, Jazz. I'll make the arrangements. All right, Rook. Next stop, New Atlantis.
Oh,
Your
great.
connection is
in
Juan Dayu. She's got most of the premium UC smuggling routes locked down tight. If you don't piss her off, she should be able to sneak you past SY-920's security.
Just remember to count your fingers after you shake hands with her.
She would be wise to do the same.
Premium smuggling routes.
Definitely. We're talking cargo depots, star yards, research stations, and, like in SY-920's case, military outposts. I've never seen someone new to the game have so many contacts. It's the reason we let her join up in the first place. I don't know how she accomplished that. We've been trying to crack some of those places for years.
She's got friends.
You're in the fleet. You should always expect trouble. As far as Juan goes, even though she's one of our newer contacts, you shouldn't have any problems dealing with her. I sure hope so, because she might be our only crack at finding a decent decryption device. Once Juan gets you past the guard dogs, it's gonna be on you to locate the comm spike. According to the data we have, it's in the prototype phase, meaning there should only be a single device aboard the station.
Basically, you break it, you bought it.
Oh, good.
We paid good money for the information, so I'm sure it works. And if it doesn't, a certain source at Mast is going to have to deal with a very pissed off Neva. And that would be the end of that. You just bring the tech here, I'll do the rest.
Oh.
All right, fine.
And one more thing. SY-920 is a UC military installation. That means it's guarded by heavily armed troops. And we both know those idiots don't mess around. If you intend to turn the place into a shooting gallery, you might want to be sure you're hauling an arsenal, because you're gonna need it. Perfect. That's what I like to hear.
I'm gonna shoot my way out.
So,
Been done on the
I'm
other
gonna
on the
arrange a
pleasure
meeting
cruise.
with Juan at Kay's place in the well. In the meantime, I'll make sure Jazz comes up with a solution to the electromagnetic atmosphere problem at Bannock 4.
Okay, you'll make sure. More like, get drunk while Jazz does all the hard work. Typical.
Well, yeah.
Privileges of rank, my darling. We'll discuss it a little later. And you, get the hell out of here. And don't come back without that comm spike in your cargo bay. The Crimson Fleet made contact with her about a year ago. We were searching for a smuggling connection in UC space, and her name kept popping up repeatedly, so I decided to put her to the test. Not only did she pass, but the results were off the charts. Made us both a ton of credits. That was good enough for me. Beyond that, I don't know much about her. But hey, as long as she keeps my gal bank
Probably
account
UC
humming,
plant.
she can keep all the secrets she wants. I'm gonna leave that up to you, Rook. If you get into deep trouble and you think bringing her into the fold is gonna make the difference, tell her whatever you want. At some point, Delgado's gonna be promising everyone their cut of Crix's legacy. If we want him to stick with the fleet, it's inevitable. But until the money's within reach, the less people that know, the better. Stay sharp, Rook.
I want to shoot her. Just general purposes.
Is Mina seeing anyone right now? The patience, I mean.
Jemison we go. Go to the well. No, I should be able to hit the well from here. One of these residential buildings has an elevator to the well next to it. Oh, which one was it?
If you ask me, it's always a good time for a Terra Bro.
Not that one. DJ's. Oh wait, I've seen him. That was because it was nearby. That other quest. Maybe it's the other side of Athena.
Keep your nose clean. Last thing I want is to charge you for a DP.
That movie was epic.
Nope.
Definitely better than the last Interceptor.
Where was that elevator? Nope. The Athena Towers?
Sure hope your day's going as well as mine is.
No. It's gotta be this way, Phil. DJ's.
I think I'm going to get
If this shift doesn't end soon, my bad is not.
Your first day tomorrow?
Yeah, I officially passed my certificate.
Alright, well, I've clearly lost an entire elevator. Or it was only for that quest they hit it after the quest was
I'm meeting
done.
my girlfriend for drinks at the Viewport tonight.
I tell you, coffee is the only thing that gets me through the day.
Well, coffee is good, lady. I hear that.
Nice hat.
So I told them sorry, but I'm not traveling halfway across the galaxy to be yelled at by your mother.
Quick break while ads are playing on the purple site. Look at that snow. Well,
That's just how things are.
apparently I'd been running for a while before it popped up and said it started, because it just ended.
I can't.
There's an elevator. I don't think it was the same one I was looking for, though. It's a whole other zone.
Yeah?
Worst part of the well is figuring out how to get around.
I take it your neighbor's new recruit?
Does everybody know?
And rest assured, if I ever need to remember it, I will. SY920 is one of my regular stops, so I already have the necessary approvals. Neva says you're after a piece of UC tech. So to get it, we're going to need to get you on board. I can do that, but I have conditions.
Of course you do.
Good. If I can be candid, for this job to work, we'll have to do this my way. We take my ship, and you're a member of my crew. But make no mistake, once you board, the risk is entirely yours. This route is highly lucrative, and sacrificing it is not an option.
Do not mistake us for amateurs. We will get the job done without sacrificing your route.
You tell her.
I appreciate the confidence. I just want to remind you, this job calls for more discretion than your usual swashbuckling adventures. In any case, when you're ready, meet me at my ship. It's the Jade Swan. And make sure you're prepared for the long haul. Once you're on board SY920, you can't come and go as you please. Enough to be on a first-name basis with the Marines working the comms. It also helps they want us to dock. A cargo ship means supplies, special requests, slates from home. In the void of space, a cargo hauler is a soldier's best friend.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'd like to, but I need to keep a low profile. In my experience, the more people know about you, the more they have over you. but silence is a powerful thing. I find the best way to get to know someone is to watch them work. Talking just muddies the picture. Anyways, I appreciate the small talk. Delgado's crew aren't usually so chatty. But let's keep our focus on the mission. We can swap bar stories and share scars when we've got enough creds to buy the bar and fix the scars.
All
We'll
right.
talk more on the ship.
Go meet her at her ship. Alright, to spaceport.
Not sure if those Varun zealots live in space or got separated. Having a good one?
Spectacular.
The scan is perfectly safe. Please keep moving.
Ooh, she got a big old fancy ship. Let's steal it. Authorized personnel. I'm authorized.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Nobody can stop the Crimson Fleet.
Excuse me?
Y'all need to get out of the way. Wow, it's kind of amazing the difference doors make in the ability to get around from ship to ship in different parts of the ship, huh?
As long as the credits keep rolling in, life's
Pod.
good.
Always looking for the next mark.
Where how the heck do I go up a level? Down. Also down. Out, I'm guessing.
Glad you're in the fleet. If you weren't, I would have killed you already.
Yeah, sure. Door doesn't open.
Yes? Yes, what?
Nobody said anything. There's a ladder. Go up that one.
All right, a few things to note. When we get to the checkpoint, UC military will be hailing us. Let me do the talking. Pretend you're a piece of cargo if you have to. Then try biting your tongue. Literally. We can't afford any screw-ups.
I don't want to bite my
If
tongue.
it is likely to expose us, then we should perhaps make extra effort to remain silent.
Delgado sure can pick them. Now, like I said before, once we take off, there's no turning back until this job is done. If you need to take care of anything before we leave, do it. If you want to ask me any other questions, go for it.
Let's do it.
Then get comfortable. We leave for SY-920 immediately.
All crew prepare for takeoff. Routing power to engine and grav drive. All systems go.
We'll grav jump the SY-920 from here. Don't worry about your personal ship. The fleet will make sure it's secure. You can take this time to prepare. Just try not to bother my pilot while they're flying.
Don't worry, Captain. I've spent half my life walking and chewing gum at the same time.
Oh.
I can handle a little banter.
Sounds like you're putting in a request for double duty.
Captain, I retract my earlier statement. For the record, I don't even like gum.
Noted. Just get us there safe.
Roger that.
That's a pretty view.
You've entered secure UC military space. Identify yourself or you will be considered hostile.
This is Captain Huan Daiyu, cargo class ship ID UC 7938, requesting permission to dock.
Identity confirmed. Prepare your ship for scanning. You're cleared to dock at docking bay 2.
Looks like we're clear. Talk more once we're docked.
Whee! I think the upside down turn was probably a little unnecessary.
Okay, we're in. First things first. The station is enormous, with checkpoints everywhere. To get past them, you'll need a military uniform. And to get a uniform, you'll need to get to the barracks. There should be a way through the vents. You can get to them via the maintenance store downstairs. There's an intercom there as well, where we can make contact. Once you get a uniform, it should be fairly easy to find an elevator to the command bay. But if at any point your cover's blown, I'm gone. Very funny. But if you do get into trouble, try and use that quick wit to your advantage. Either way, for now, get on that station and find that intercom. We'll talk more then.
Hello? Hey.
All right. Stealing her credits. Concerned about the thruster coming through the deck plate there.
You with the Jade Swan? Loading and unloading only. Stay clear of the military barracks. Do your job, keep your head down, and we won't have trouble.
All right.
What's the serial number on that ship?
Hold up. This area is for SY-920 military only.
Sorry.
Rules are rules. Can't let you in unless you're military. Well, if you're quick about it, I suppose no one will notice.
Yeah, just let me run in and change.
I suppose it's not that big of a deal. There's another checkpoint by the elevators anyway. You should have thought of that before you wandered off. Sorry, no uniform, no entry. The Marines on this station are some of the best in the galaxy.
This is Captain Huan Daiyu,
Well, this is me.
and you found the intercom. That's a start. If I'm not mistaken, the maintenance door should be in front of you. If you can find a way to open it, it'll get you past the first checkpoint. I'm not worried. I'm sure you'll figure it out. Anyway, the door will let you access the vents. Go up the vents and to the barracks. You should find a uniform there. The uniform should get you through the checkpoint and to the elevators. We'll talk again once you get to the command bay.
No.
Hope you can succeed at that before we are discovered.
Well, that's a little trespassing between friends. The heck is that sound? In the barracks? Yeah. Is there another uniform I can grab? Really not. I guess Ensign Zarami loses his uniform. Where's the elevator? Glad that apparently Marines.
State your business. Logging ensign level clearance. Go on ahead. Your friend there have the same clearance?
Of course.
Then you're both good to go.
Nice. I just need a uniform to get through. Skip the intercom for a second.
Need your clearance code, Marine. It's been that way since Commander Natara took over. No entry in the command bay without a clearance code. I'll say. You might want to track down your commanding officer and have him clarify your post. Maybe they'll draw you a map.
That'd be nice. Let's generate a clearance code. Oh crap, right? But Zarimi. All right, so we need to remember right. Good there. Now for the cameras.
Need your clearance code, Marine. All right, Ensign, let's hear it.
Wanted advisor slugs, outpost. Locker code. Really? None of those have got the stinking code on there? I didn't pay any attention to what it was. Ammo. Oh crap, I gotta go back and remember what it is.
I don't know you, Ensign. You sure you have clearance?
ZX321T.
Need your clearance code, Marine. All right, Ensign, let's hear it. You're clear, Ensign Zaremi. I assume the two of you are together?
Yes.
Yes, we are together.
Then you're both clear.
Commander Natara, test flights for the latest prototypes are ready to go.
Acknowledged, Lieutenant. Bomb them, they are clear.
This ensign's gonna be in so much trouble. At least the computer's unlocked. Well, that seems fancy. With the two circus. Ooh. Engineering Bay 4, Lab 4. Emergency access. I don't think I want to open that door. Or a little quick save and open the door and hope it doesn't set off alarms.
I don't recognize your face, Ensign. Are you new?
Yeah. Oops. I just walked in the closet. I'm the new guy.
How are the tests for the comm spike going?
Dr. Vogel has put in a request for more personnel. It seems there was an accident.
It's always something with that doctor.
Not to change the subject, but are we concerned about the potential leaks?
No. Until you can provide more substantial proof, we'll simply monitor the situation at the cargo bay. For now, I'd recommend to Dr. Vogel to contact you.
Yeah, you should totally not be worried about the leaks. I'm 100% gonna have to shoot my way out of here. And steal a ship to leave, I bet you.
Yu here. Cargo's almost unloaded. We'll be departing shortly.
Well, you better unload slower.
Sorry, but the situation calls for it. That being said, I can stay in orbit for a short while. I'll need to send word to Delgado anyway, if you don't get off that station. But it looks like you'll need to find your own way off the ship. That doesn't mean you're trapped. On a station this big, there are bound to be other vessels you can steal. As a member of the Crimson Fleet, I trust you can handle that. I like the confidence.
Yeah,
Either way,
Professor,
you're going to
I
get
got
your
this.
chance to prove it. Good luck. If you make it out alive, next time you're at the Nova, I'll buy you a drink.
Excuse me?
Sorry. And we're gonna need that trauma pack here shortly. Yes. Randomly
I've
first
heard the
tickets.
team is looking for more test
Everywhere.
Yes, if you have experience flying, come to Dr. Bolt.
Intercepting transponder data in the Alpha system might be promising. Wait, who are you? Why
new
are
here.
you in here? Did you not see the sign? The sign outside that says no visitors. Wait, did they not put that up? I requested it ages ago, but
There's no
not
sign there, sorry, man.
surprising. Ever since Commander Natara took over, the priorities have changed. Don't you mean access to the ship? Because the comm spike isn't a device, it's a module. It's attached to a prototype in one of our docking ports. We're still in the testing phase, running decryptions across a variety of signal types.
Yeah,
but the
that's what I
results so far have been very promising. It can even interpolate signal data lost in the retrieval. It really is a wondrous technology. Yes, it's not quite cracking the Enigma code, but it will give us a significant tactical advantage. We'll be able to infer everything from battle plans to meal consumption. Not that we'd care about that sort of thing.
Might be
outside
fun.
the effects of diet on combat readiness. And yes, there are certain kinks to be worked out, missing parts and the occasional traumatic injury here and there, but it's all part of the adventure. Oh, it's ready. We're long past
Ready.
the inference stage. Statistical models can only go so far. And now that we've corrected the prior mishaps, it's time for real flesh and blood pilots to stress test the systems. The kind unafraid to make the necessary sacrifices. In short, I've requested a full squadron of these brave and fearless Marines to be transferred to the station. They'll give the prototype a final run, and provided there are minimal casualties, we can present our findings to MAST.
Dreyer? Or... By persuading.
Splendid. That was fast. I thought I put in the request this morning. Normally my requests aren't given this much attention, let alone haste. It seems a tad suspicious. Ah, yes. By the transitive property, you would be what I need. And we are desperate for personnel. We don't. But if an unqualified pilot were to run a test, we could have even bigger problems down the line.
Oh, that would be awful.
You make a compelling case. Ah, yes. The wheels of bureaucracy tend to have corners.
Slowly rolling.
Maybe it's not the worst thing in the world if we cut them. All right, you've convinced me. You're the new test pilot. You'll need a uniform and a terminal password to authorize a flight and get past Nataro's cumbersome checkpoints. The uniform you can get in the locker room area, the password you get from me. You'll find the prototype ship at Docking Bay 8. Use the password to access the flight terminals in the control center.
That time just throw the password in there.
Best of luck. You are doing science a great service by undertaking this sacrifice.
It's back here. Whoop.
I also wish to be prepared for any situation, but there are practical limits, no?
What pounds over? These flight suits are heavy. There we go. 1 pound under. And that guy sitting there watching me change.
Pilot.
I think I need to go back into that air vent down there. Well, there goes the security. Definitely want to go that way. Docking ports, here we go.
Reporting for duty, pilot? Another test flight, huh?
Yep.
You pilots are braver than me. You're clear to pass. Don't forget to schedule the flight in the control center.
Commander Natara has asked that we be on alert.
Well, I haven't seen anyone suspicious.
Look, from what I heard, they could be wearing a marine outfit. So stop anyone you don't know.
They could be wearing a marine outfit.
The change in leaderships.
Let's authorize a flight.
Security's been beefed up. Even the checkpoints have checkpoints.
A lot of extra checkpoints for my checkpoints.
I was the kid who ate too much heel paste. But look at me now. Marine on a UC star station.
Well, aren't you just special? Let's go. Heal it before they notice.
Prototype ship, you are cleared for takeoff. We'll begin the test on your departure. Recording test flight data. Please adhere to the scheduled flight plan and let us know if you have any issues.
System map, galaxy map. Rockion. Jump to Bernard's first. That way, if they notice I'm stealing it, I don't lead them right to the pirate base. Because that is silly. Oh, it's got no missiles. Got a few repair parts. Oops.
To wait for a real score.
Getting harder and harder to avoid those bounty hunters.
We don't need our golden goose getting scratched. Because the bounty on your head gets bigger the longer you live. So we just want to make sure it stays that way.
Well, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, so now we got two camps. The bounty hunters who want to cash in now, and the people who want to wait and cash in later.
All right, set course. Ugly prototype. Hope they clean it up some before put that thing into production. One stolen prototype, delivered as promised.
This place even smells like deceit. We should make our business quick.
Well, well, well. Welcome back, Rook. Looks like you got a new toy for me. Go on in and give everyone the lowdown. We'll take care of things from here. That's a real nice ship you brought in. I can't wait to tinker with it.
We'll secure that ship for you.
You're gonna scratch my stolen ship.
Head on in. We'll take the ship to another port and have another look.
UC will never crush the fleet. They'd have to catch us first.
We may not have official security on the key, but we're always looking out for traitors. I've got bounties in every system. Idiots will never catch me.
Guess everybody's in the bar. Autosave. That doesn't sound good.
Are the stripes.
Nice to know Neva was right about you. It's good to have a promising rookie with the fleet. Now you're starting to sound like a real pirate. Anyway, I believe I owe you a drink. It's the last time I'm paying, of course. Because if Delgado's right about Crix's legacy, you've earned more than your fair share already with that comm spike. Sounds like you're on board as a true believer.
I just
have to
want
admit,
cash.
the way things are going, I'm starting to believe myself.
Whether Crix's legacy is real or not, we have a job to do, and we will see it through.
Anyway, I've kept you long enough. Now that you've had your drink and my debt is paid, it's time for you to give Delgado the good news.
So there I am. You see security on my team.
It is almost impressive that the Crimson Fleet has managed to maintain this place.
It's kind of impressive. This total space station. Really? I can't talk to you across the table?
Jasmine tells me that you not only brought us the comm spike, but an entire prototype UC ship. I'm impressed, Rook. Very impressed.
Don't worry your pretty little head about your damn ship. We had it brought back here safe and sound. Now pay attention. Dale went out of his way to tell you how impressed he was. You just gonna leave him hanging like that? Yeah, nice try, Rook. We know you didn't have a choice. Juan gave us the full rundown of your little smash and grab operation. She gave you some really high praise. Said you were a pro.
And from what I hear, receiving praise from Juan Dayu is quite an accomplishment.
Yeah,
All in
I
all,
am good at what I do.
a job well done. Now, on to the business at hand. Jasmine, are you there?
Yep, I'm here, boss. What's up?
How's it going?
I already have 2 of my crew tearing the ship apart from one end to the other. Comm spike shouldn't be too tough to extract. I'm looking forward to seeing what those UC techs have been up to.
Keep me posted. All right. That leaves our electromagnetic atmosphere problem. And I think we've discovered a solution. There's a corporation in the city of Neon called Generdyne. They're responsible for the massive conduction grid that powers the city. We get our hands on their electrical absorption tech, and Jasmine swears she can tame it to handle Bannock 4.
You don't want me to steal a city now?
It's the giant shroud that covers the entire city. Big ugly thing that Generdyne uses to absorb lightning strikes. When you arrive in Neon, I'm sure your contact will fill you in with all the boring details.
You damn right she can. My girl can piece together a jump engine with her eyes shut. Literally, I've seen her do it. Lost good money on that bet.
All right, let's not get carried away, neighbor. Now, why don't you give us the info on our Neon contact?
You get to meet up with the lovely Estelle Vincent. She's had her deft little fingers on the pulse of Neon for some time now.
All right, then.
Whatever info you need, I guarantee she can get.
Estelle is one of the most reliable captains we have in the fleet. If I want something done, there's none of the typical bullshit. It gets done, and afterward, we all split the cash. Don't worry. When Crixus' legacy is aboard the Key, we'll be splitting plenty of cash. Until then, I want you to do everything Estelle asks. Follow her instructions to a letter. She is valuable to the fleet. You piss her off and we lose her as a contact, you're going to be answering to me.
Yeah.
We have dealt with more than a few of your captains. This one should be no problem.
You did right by one. But she's almost as green as you two. Estelle is different.
Estelle will be waiting at Madame Sauvage's place. I'd say don't keep her waiting. But chances are she won't mind. Girl loves her liquor.
And keep your eyes on the prize. Neon's one big distraction for people like us. So I want you focused. We are one step away from Crixus' legacy. And we cannot afford any screw-ups.
Alright. I actually call it here for the night so I can go through before I leave. Hopefully Jazz is here so I can talk to her.
Always listen to Delgado.
Yeah. We'll call it here for the night so I can go fix the ship while I'm talking to the ship vendor, get some doors in there so I can go from point A to point B. I will pick it up next time. As always, thanks for watching.